want to focus and tell you a little bit about the journey of Great Jobs KC, the amazing organization I get to lead, who we are, what we built, and how we built it. And as I talk about how we build things, I hope you can start hearing and pulling out some of the things that you all may be able to take back to the work that you're doing relative to how you define partnerships, expanding that definition. Are you leaving somebody out of the table that needs to be on it as a partner with you? Are you keeping partners that need to either adjust, improve, or no longer be a partner, things of that nature. I really want, as I tell the story, I really prepared too much content. So I'm going to try not to talk too fast. I'm going to try to get it interactive in a little bit. But I want you to hear and listen to what we built, how we built it, and Earl's bold vision, but then the brilliance that he had in how we built this. And we did not leave our ROI to chance. We also knew that they had industries that there was going to be a chronic workforce shortage if we didn't do something at scale. But we also knew that there was a sense of urgency. We had people right now needing us to get this right so they can get great jobs, okay? So when I talk about the vision, and this is where I'm gonna even talk about and challenge you when you think about your vision, we are committed, radically committed, unapologetically committed to helping 50,000 individuals into family-sustaining jobs, making $45,000 or more plus benefits in the next 10 years. We're clear we're going to do it in one or two ways, either through our scholarship program, and we give out significant scholarships each year, or through our tuition-free job training program. When we thought about, well, where do we begin? This is 3 short years ago. Earl started March of 2022. We were enrolling our first person in the short-term training program October 2022. So if you think about partnership with us, mean you need to be agile, you need to be entrepreneurial, because all our partnerships evolved. None of them stayed the way they started. So what we did was we studied everything that was going on, and it informed us on what industries we were going to do, how we set the 45,000. So those initial partners didn't even know they were partners. Now they've since become great partners, and they know we're not just stalking them anymore. But if you have not done that, if you do not include peer partnership and who's doing the work and who's doing it better than you. I know we get real competitive, especially when talking about dollars. Who's doing it better? Somebody's doing it better than you, I hope. And if you're doing it the best, who are you sharing that with? If you have some partners on your list right now that are transactional, that it will increase your ROI for everybody involved if you move them to transformational, put a little star next to them. And that transformational means talk about the numbers up front, MOUs, all of those things. Catalytic is my favorite. You all, I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd, a chemical engineer by trade. So catalytic is one of my favorite words, because that's when you're moving a partnership in an ecosystem and a workforce development to a place where we're almost putting ourselves or some of the components out of business, that the systems are changed because of the work that we're doing. Our scholars, we consider partners, and they know they're partnering with us to help them, and they're going to help us. We have an alumni association. Our partners give back and help and inform us all along the way as we're building. Employer partners into the conversation. The more you bridge conversations between the community providers, the training partners, and the employers, the better your ROIs will be. So no matter your scale, no matter your role, be prepared to gather just a little bit more information about those that we're not reaching and scream it from the mountaintops. 1, yes, our partners know they're partners. 2, we agree on the outcomes, like the student outcomes that we're talking about. We have MOUs, but we had a situation where in healthcare, we started with healthcare, where we had people, because we were creating a talent pool, like, come on, we'll pay for you to get training, there's hope, upskill yourself. But we didn't have it quite connected right to the employer's needs. So what we did was we went back and we formed an advisory group in healthcare alone. And we got the employers, we got the training providers, we had the community partners, and they came together to listen to the employers to say, okay, tell me your exact need, tell me what you're thinking, what's not job ready for our staff, how are they not job ready? And so those come together and talk and then put together a plan in order to what we need to do differently in our training programs and our intake programs, all of that, and making sure the training providers are preparing them for the actual positions, some specific positions. So some of that happens. We also convene all of our 26 university partners. We convene them to share a learning group, what's best practices, what things are still evading them, that they're not doing well. And we've somehow got what was a very competitive group to start sharing for the greater good. When I talk about that top one, not incorporating the ROI up front, our training partners, we put together a screening process. We just didn't say who's doing CDL licenses, who's doing nursing training. We literally knew that they had to have a certain graduation rate, proven job placement rate. So we looked and built that in up front. Okay? So when you think about, do our partners know what we're partnering to do? They knew, and they knew our standards. The other challenge is, we real nice in the Midwest. I'm from Houston, Texas. I started my career at Hallmark Cards here, so we really, really nice. We sometimes aren't willing to talk about the brutal truth if someone isn't doing well. But we have to do that when we think about, do we have the right partnerships and how do we help our partners get to that level so that you're not leaving your ROI to chance. We can't afford to leave any brilliance on the table. We just can't, period. Now there are people depending on us to get this right, and the work that we're doing, they need sustainable jobs and family wages. And some of them don't yet believe their own capability because we told them they couldn't. Life has told them they couldn't. We are here to work together to rewrite that narrative.